Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to our second half hour of Vaughan in Vivo. We have a lot of work. Hay mucho trabajo por delante hoy, eh? There's a lot of work. So sit down, sit still, stay still. No te muevas. Estate quieto. Sit down. Listen carefully. Pay attention. And we will do something constructive this hour that will have an immediate and important impact on the quality and, I hope, quantity of your English. But I'll start in the middle camera, si no te importa, if you don't mind. Okay? All right. Here we are. Listen, ellos van a tener muchos problemas. They're going to have a lot of problems. Hago la contracción. They are. They are going to have a lot of problems. Aquí el inglés es fácil. Cuando si un angloparlante habla como yo, la vida se hace cuesta abajo ya. They are going to have a lot of problems. Te lo aseguro. Ahora vamos a decirlo, esto es un inglés normal de calle. They're going to have a lot of problems. They're going to have a lot of problems. They are. No es importante que tú hagas la contracción. Puedes andar por la vida sin contracciones casi siempre, excepto en preguntas negativas. They're going to have a lot of problems. Aren't they? En este caso es obligatorio contraer. But they are. Ahora bien, nadie te va a hablar en vocablos claros, nítidos y sin contracciones. Todo el mundo usa contracciones. Todo el mundo, hasta la reina de Inglaterra cuando habla, incluso en televisión. They're going to have. We're going to have. You're going to have. He's going to have. She's going to have. Okay? A lot of problems. Now, they're gonna have a lot of problems. Gonna es una contracción natural de going to. Es una contracción como un piano, ¿ok? Igual que cuando decís tira para adelante, decís pa'lante, que también es una contracción como un caballo. Pa'lante, para 3 syllables. Pa'lante, para adelante. Ok, 6 syllables contracted into 3. Pues con going to hacemos lo mismo. Cuando going to va seguido de otro verbo, le voy a ver. I'm going to see him. I'm going to see him tomorrow. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to drink, I'm going to have a drink of water. I'm going to move the microphone to the right side. Now I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it back. Oh, pesa, eh? To the other side. Heavy microphone. I'm gonna. Ahora bien, cuando no hay un segundo verbo, no decimos gonna. Voy a la playa. Estoy yendo ahora mismo. Voy a la playa. ¿Qué haces, Pepe? Voy a la playa. I'm going to the beach. No hay un segundo verbo. I'm going to the beach. Es desplazamiento. I'm going to the beach. No decimos I'm gonna the beach. Pero si hay otro verbo, voy a ir a la playa mañana. I'm gonna go. Pero no recomiendo que vosotros uséis esto. Esto es una cosa nativa que enseño para que vuestro oído capte estas cosas. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to continue. I'm tired of teaching this class. I'm going to tell Marta in realización that I don't want to do it. No, I'm not. I'm going to tell Juan Luis, I'm tired. I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to continue. Okay? En esta frase dice, van a tener muchos problemas. There, contracción de they are, que suena igual que la palabra allí, there. They're going to have a lot of problems. Se admite, they're going to have many problems. Pero casi nunca se usa many en el afirmativo. ¿Ok? Se usa en el negativo o interrogativo. Ejemplo, ¿van a tener muchos problemas? Pregunto, are they going to have many problems? No, they're not going to have many problems. Yes, they're going to have a lot of problems. Entonces, un purista diría, a lot of van los afirmativos y many van los negativos y interrogativos cuando es plural. Problems es una palabra en plural, o contable, como dicen los lingüistas. ¿Ok? Sin embargo, tengo un secreto, un truco. Don't worry about many. The word a lot of is universally correct. You can use a lot of in the affirmative, in the negative, and in the interrogative. Excuse me, are they going to have a lot of problems? No, they're not going to have a lot of problems. Yes, in my opinion, they're going to have a lot of problems, okay? A lot of. Recomiendo a lot of porque nunca cometes un error with a lot of. If you're trying to remember many in interrogative and in negative, and a lot of in affirmative, te vas a hacer un lío. So don't worry about it. Use a lot of, except in one case. Except in one case. Cuando dices muchas gracias, you have two, the dictionary will show you two ways to say muchas gracias. One is thank you very much. Y el otro es thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. No se dice thank you a lot. Se dice thanks a lot. I recommend always, without an exception, thank you very much. Cuando quieres decir muchas gracias porque alguien te ha ayudado, dices thank you very much. Never thank you, thanks a lot. Porque thanks a lot es cuando quieres ser sarcástico. Muchas gracias, Pepe. Con amigos como tú, no necesito enemigos. Cuando te han hecho una faena. Muchas gracias. Thanks a lot. Okay. Ahora bien, thanks a lot puede significar muchas gracias en sentido positivo, pero tienes que entonar, tener una entonación nativa. Okay, so forget about thanks a lot. Only in sarcastic moments of irony, and say thank you very much. But in the rest of the cases, a lot of puede predominar y puede ser exclusivo y universal. It's always right. Van a tener muchos problemas. They're going to have a lot of problems. Vas a tener muchos problemas si no aprendes inglés bien. You're going to have a lot of problems. You are, contracción, you're. No you're or you are. You're going to have a lot of problems if you don't learn English with me. I'm your salvation, so you need to continue watching me forever. Okay. Número 17 aquí. Se marcharon, se fueron, they left. El verbo to leave es marcharse. To leave. Es escrito leave. También significa una hoja de árbol, a leaf, en plural, the leaves. También significa salir. To leave. Abandonar, no me abandones, no me dejes. Pablo, don't leave me. What will my life be without you? Don't leave me. Okay, leave. Y la V suena, leave. Leave. La V en inglés es una F vibrada. Es una F española con las cuerdas vocales en acción. Falencia, valencia. Favor, favor. Okay? Es una V. No, I don't understand why you Spanish people have so much trouble, os cuesta tanto. I don't know why you have so much trouble pronouncing the V. Es una F. Okay? Realmente prefiero que pequéis por la F que por la B. Okay? Prefiero que digáis los vampiros de Valencia, los vampiros valencianos, a que digáis los vampiros valencianos con B. Because it doesn't sound good in English. All right? Valencian vampires. Okay. But in this case, it's se marcharon. They left. They left. They. No day. Day is el día. Today is a day. All right? They. They. La pronunciación de la TH vibrada. Hay dos THs en inglés. La TH suave y la TH vibrada por vibra toda la mandíbula. Porque la haces la the, Zaragoza, zarzuela, la zarzuela de Zaragoza. Esa Z española se asemeja, bueno, es idéntico a la TH suave inglesa, como la palabra pensar, think, theater, thick. Piensa en los teatros gruesos. Think about thick theaters. Eso es TH suave. Think, Zaragoza, es igual. Think about thick theaters. Ahora, la TH vibrada, think about thick theaters. This, that, these, those, there, etc. They are, es igual que la D española en medio de las palabras, como hada, las hadas madrinas, hada, da, esa D en medio, the, es perfecto. Es exactamente igual que la TH vibrada inglesa. They. Y tenéis que practicar esto. Porque si habláis inglés con they are, DC's, este es su de ellos, su libro de ellos. DC's their book. It sounds very ugly. You will always have a Spanish accent when you speak English. Your pronunciation will never be perfect. My pronunciation in Spanish is far from perfect. But there are certain phonetic sounds that sound ugly. y la TH vibrada en inglés, this, that, these, those, there, they, ellos, they. La lengua sale de la boca, they. Se coloca, se descansa sobre el inicio de los dientes frontales superiores y luego the. Y haces como si fuera una Z, pero las cuerdas vocales entran en acción a la vez the, y se oye, se siente toda una vibración por la mandíbula de la cara. This, that, these, those. Y tenéis que practicarlo. Ok, se marcharon. Una frase. This is such a short, simple sentence que permite 6 minutos de rollo, ok? They left. Se marcharon. They left. Se levantaron y se marcharon. They left. También dice aquí, se levantaron y se fueron. But if you go to the dictionary, and the dictionary would say, a ver, to leave, o marcharse, o irse. Irse is to go away. Entonces dices, Richard, which do I use? To leave or to go away? Ambos significan irse. Se fueron is they left or they went away. Si son personas que se van de un sitio, is to leave, not to go away. To go away es cuando algo se va porque desaparece. Tenía 3 verrugas aquí y se fueron, ya no están. They went away. Algo que desaparece, went away. Se ha ido. Mira, ya no está. Mira, se ha ido. It went away. No puedes decir en castellano, se marchó. Esta verruga que tenía desde hace 10 años se marchó. No. It's to leave. It's to go away. So to go away es cuando se van síntomas. Un dolor de cabeza se va. Uy, se me ha ido. Ay, qué bien me siento. I feel wonderful. I feel euphoric because I had a horrible headache for at least 7 hours and suddenly, presto, it went away. Entonces, cuando las cosas se van porque desaparecen, is to go away. Cuando las personas se marchan, is to leave. Entonces, irse en el sentido de marcharse, is to leave. Irse en el sentido de desaparecer, is to go away. Okay? Se me ha ido ese dolor que tenía en el cuello. Se me ha ido. That pain I had in the back of my neck went away. It's not here anymore. I feel much better now. Okay, the next one. Creo que va a llover. Let's change. Creo que va a llover. I think it's going to rain. The sky is threatening. There are dark clouds approaching, and the storm is coming. Close your windows. Okay, it's going to be a thunderstorm. Thunder is trueno. Thunder. Con TH suave. Thunder. A thunderstorm, una sola palabra, es un tormento con aparato eléctrico, con rayos, truenos, etc. Thunderstorm. And so it's going to be a strong storm. So stay inside. Stay indoors. Don't go out because you'll get wet and you could be struck by lightning. Un rayo. Be careful because it's dangerous. It's going to rain. I think it's going to rain. I think it's going to rain. I believe también es creer. I believe es creer. Pero I believe se suele usar en cuestión de creencias. I believe in God. I believe in ghosts. I believe in... I don't believe you. No creo lo que me estás diciendo. Es una trola. I don't believe you. I'm sorry. It's impossible to believe you. Okay? You cry wolf. But to think. I think it's going to rain. Y pensé que iba a llover, pero no llovió. I thought it was going. Vamos a analizar los dos. Ahora mismo creo que va a llover. I think it's going to rain. It's. No seáis vagos y no digáis is. La T y la S ambos suenan. It's. No es un sonido que propio del español. Entonces hay que esforzarse para dominar ese sonido, pero es un sonido tremendamente importante. It is it's. Aquello es. That's. What's going on? What's? Okay, I think it's going to rain. Y pensé ayer que iba a llover, pero no llovió. I thought it was going to rain. I thought, pasado, it was going. Not it is going. Now I think it's going to rain. And 10 minutes ago, I thought it was going to rain. But it didn't. All right. Me alegro de saber que estás bien. I'm glad to know that you're okay. I'm glad to know. I'm glad. The opposite, I'm sorry. Ay, lamento saber que estás bien ya. I'm sorry to know that I'm sorry to know that you're ill. But I'm glad to know that you're getting better. I'm glad to know. The doctor told me that your condition, your health condition was not serious. It's not life-threatening. To threaten is amenazar. Threat, TH suave, seguida de R, threat, is amenaza. To threaten, añadiendo una EN, es amenazar. Don't threaten me. I don't accept threats. Don't threaten me. Y luego, threaten, añadiendo ING, ya es amenazador o amenazante. It's a threatening weather. The sky looks threatening. Amenaza lluvia. The sky looks threatening. Threaten. Okay? Ahora, life de vida, life-threatening means una enfermedad o una condición de salud que amenaza con la muerte. So, a life-threatening condition, a life-threatening illness, a life-threatening injury, que es lesión, viene la misma raíz que la palabra injuria, pero significa lesión física. Injury, con Y al final. Injury is una lesión. If you have a traffic accident, there are three possibilities. You can be killed, you can be injured, or you can come out unharmed. Ileso. Unharmed. Harm is dañar. Literalmente indañado, no dañado. Unharmed. Now, if you're injured, there are different degrees of injury. You can be critically injured, seriously injured, or slightly, injured, ligeramente, lesionado, slightly injured. If you're critically injured, sometimes the injuries can be life-threatening, okay? If you contract an illness, contraer. If you contract an illness or a disease, some illnesses or diseases can be life-threatening, okay? But if the doctor tells me, I go to the hospital and say, excuse me, doctor, how is Juan Luis? Is he okay? Yes, I think, I'm glad to tell you that I think everything will turn out fine. I think he's okay. So, me alegro de saber que estás bien, amigo mío. I'm glad to know. I'm glad to know you're okay. The doctor told me you're going to get better. And he told me that in about 2 weeks, you'll be able to leave the hospital. Y aquí no se dice go away, all right? No desapareces de los hospitales, te marchas de los hospitales. So you can leave the hospital. I'm glad to know, I'm glad to know, I'm glad to know, I'm glad. Esta expresión, me alegro, es una expresión que resistís. Los españoles ponéis mucha resistencia a aprender, no sé por qué, pero se dice a diario en inglés. I'm glad to know. I'm glad to have this book. I'm glad to have my favorite microphone. I'm glad to have a cup of water, because when I speak so much, when I talk so much, I get thirsty. And I need to keep my whistle wet, we say, okay? So, I'm glad I have this water. I'm glad I have these books. I'm glad I have this microphone. I'm glad that you are here listening to me. I'm glad to have you as a student. I'm not sorry to have you. Son los contrarios. Me alegro de saber que estás bien o que estás aquí. Me alegro de saber que estás aquí. O lamento saber que estás aquí. Esos son los contrarios. I'm glad to know. I'm sorry to know. Me alegro de conocerte. I'm glad to meet you. Todo el mundo ha oído esta expresión. Or pleased to meet you. I'm glad to meet you. I'm sorry to meet you. Nunca se ha dicho. I'm glad to meet you. Now, una cosa. Me alegro de que Juan esté aquí. I'm glad John is here. Okay? Me alegro de que Juan esté aquí. Me alegro de que Juan pueda venir. I'm glad John can come. Me alegro de que Juan haya venido. I'm glad John came. Literalmente, me alegro Juan vino. Okay? De hecho, I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came. Me alegro que hayas venido. When you watch films, sometimes, English films that are translated into Spanish in Puerto Rico, Sometimes you hear the expression, qué bueno que viniste. Entonces, me alegro de que hayas venido. Qué bueno que viniste. It's a literal translation, Puerto Rico style, of I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came. All right? I'm glad you came. I'm glad I decided to give this class. I'm glad I decided to give this class. Okay? Aprende Inglés TV called me. And they said, Richard, yeah, we have a proposal. A proposal? A proposition. An honest proposition? Well, of course, we have an honest proposition. Well, shoot. Shoot, dispara. Tell me, what's the shoot? We want you to teach English on television. Come on. On television? Last year I taught on television, and it was hard work. But we want you back. We want you back. We love you. We want you back. And I said, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. Working on television is not easy. Come on, you have to look at the camera and focus on the camera. You can't see the people you're teaching. The lights are creating 35 degrees in this room and it blinds your eyes. And they tell you you have to change the cameras all the time and you have to remember to change the cameras. It's just not very natural. But the people at Aprende Inglés insisted. Son muy duros, muy cabezotas. And they say, very hard-headed. They said, we want you, we want you, we want you. And I said, okay, how much? How much are you going to pay me? Nothing. You want me to do it for free? ¿Quieres que lo haga gratis? Do you want me to do it free or for free? Ambos valen. And they said, well, yes. And then I said, well, déjame que lo piense. Let me think about it. And they said, but we need an answer now. You see an answer now? Yes. And so I said, you want me to spend hours in front of a television camera, hot lights, teaching into a camera that I can't see the students? Yes. Okay, I'll do it for free, okay? Because it has other additional benefits that are not monetary. There are a lot of other dividends to working in this program, and I enjoy teaching. It's a lot of fun. And teaching on television to 1 million people or 2 million people, me dicen que hay 1,600,000. How do you say it in Spanish? 1,600,000 personas. 1.6 million people are watching this program right now. That's fun. Okay, maybe in the future, I can do these programs completely live, in tiempo real, okay? And we can do it together. I think we'll do it in the future sometime. So it's a lot of fun, and I said yes, why not? ¿Por qué no? Esa es mi filosofía ante la vida, porque why not? Nunca. I never apply the Spanish saying, tenés un dicho, digno de idiotas en mi opinión, más vale malo conocido que bueno por conocer. That's the silliest saying I've ever heard in my life. For me, más vale cualquier cosa que el malo conocido, okay? So for me, it's an opportunity. This is an opportunity. And besides, I have fun. I enjoy teaching, even if the lights are hot and bright, and even if I'm simply sitting in a chair, immobile, with only one person helping me, because all the other people are in a room, pushing buttons and controlling the sound that comes from that. And so it's a lonely job too. Me siento muy solo aquí. I feel very lonely. Pero como decía la canción, only the lonely. Okay. Y lonely are the brave. Okay, los valientes siempre van en solitario. Lonely are the brave. And it's very brave to come here and face the camera and the lights and to teach English, casi sin guión, almost without a script. Okay. Improvising, but improvising within science. Fusing. Fusionando, fusing or merging art and science is an interesting challenge that I enjoy. And for me, the more challenges, the more stimulating challenges I can have in life, it makes me feel like living is more worthwhile, que vale la pena vivirla, because it's fun, okay? And I want you to enjoy the program too. I want you to learn English. Fijaos en la gramática que estoy usando. Quiero que usted aprenda, quiero que usted disfrute. I want you to enjoy this program. I want you to learn. I want you to make an effort. I want you to be my accomplice. I want you to watch every day and take my language seriously and really try to learn it. Because that's the most important dividend that I'm looking for. The most important dividend, los dividendos que hoy en día en tiempos de crisis y recesión no se pagan, pero este dividendo sí. Learning is a dividend independientemente del ciclo económico. Learning is a very valuable, important dividend even in times of recession. So, I'll be back tomorrow. Bicho malo nunca muere. Siempre voy a volver. Voy a estar detrás de usted. I'm going to be after you to learn English. So, study hard and see you tomorrow.